champ. Caravan stakes, and they're racing. After all that, the start was impeccable. Black's Cartel out fast with Little Bit Brandy. Outside of that, Vodka at Moonlight. Vio's Philo, the defending champion, has been defeated. And given a little effort, given a lot of effort, but so is Black's Cartel looking to get in the black for 41 large. Black's Cartel dominates. And Ismael Suarez Ricardo. Black's Cartel is owned by Tracy Black and trained by Casey Black. This is a 4-year-old bay mare by Streakin' 6 Cartel out of Brandy Whiz, bred in Minnesota. Here come the babies. And they're racing. Magic Cowboy off 2 steps slowly. Blackberry Brandy came out very fast. Magic Cowboy now rallies on the inside, showing speed. Brave One has good speed. Between runners is Drama and Danube. Far outside is Familiar Rhythm. Also in that clump is Classy Shackles. And after that, we have Derby's Moneymaker. And Brave One is way back at the rear. Off the far turn they go, and Magic Cowboy goes right to the lead. Magic Cowboy leads it from Brave One. Outside of that, Blackberry Brandy, Classy Shackles still right there. Familiar Rhythm debuting very nicely but very wide. And behind them is Derby's Moneymaker. They're chasing the Cowboy, and the Cowboy leads it, putting that white face in front. It's Magic Cowboy leading it from Familiar Rhythm. Behind them, Blackberry Brandy, not today. After that, Drama and Danube. Familiar Rhythm debuting with talent. Magic Cowboy trying to go back to back, but Familiar Rhythm too good right now. The Cowboy's coming back. Familiar Rhythm, Magic Cowboy. Familiar Rhythm wins. Familiar Rhythm is owned by Mr. Dale Shenian. And the winning trainer, Francisco Bravo. Familiar Rhythm is a 2-year-old chestnut son of Algorithms out of I Know You. And they're racing in the Minnesota Oaks. And popping out of the gate off the layoff is Shipmate. Shipmate, the Northern Lights debutante champion from last year, is showing speed as they corner for the first time. Pinup Girl is right to her outside. Outside of that is Ryan and Madison. Double B Sting on the stretch out from off the pace. She's 4th and about 4 lengths from the lead. After that is Saint Tawny, To Be Royal to her inside. And looking at her runaway is looking at 6 in front of her, about 10 lengths from the lead. Up the barn side they go in the $85,000 Minnesota Oaks, and it's Shipmate, unseen for 10 months, settling into a very, very nice stride, and the talented Shipmate going very slowly. Shipmate leads it by 1. Ryan and Madison, the field's long shot, lay second. After that, Double B Sting restrained. She moves up to the outside of Pinup Girl. To Be Royals making a move on the inside. After that, Saint Tawny looking at a runaway is about 8 lengths from the lead. Into the far turn they go, and Shipmate continues to dawdle. It is Shipmate leading it by a half. Double B Sting on the stretch out, making a big move, and there goes Double B Sting, and Double B Sting jumps Shipmate. Double B Sting takes the lead in the Oaks as they head for the money. The layoff is starting to set in for Shipmate. After that is To Be Royal and then Pinup Girl. Double B Sting cuts the corner with the race to win or lose. Double B Sting extends the strides and opens up a winning lead. Shipmate is withered back to 3rd. To Be Royal goes to 2nd, but Double B Sting is gone. Double B Sting is the Minnesota Oaks champion. Sampson, and the winning trainer, Tony Rengstorff. The victorious Double B Sting is a 3-year-old brown filly by Stay Thirsty out of It's a Double G Thing. Bred in Minnesota.
This horse has never really shown the ability to sit off of it. What made you confident that you could sit chilly and come from behind?
Well, we saw Shipmate. I mean, she's got all kinds of speed, and once we broke, I let the 7 cover me up, and when she got just behind, she just relaxed very nicely for me.
Jareth Loveberry had a great ride on Double Beasting. He's actually going to ride in the Minnesota Derby. He has to get out of here to go change colors right now. He's on Fireman Oscar in the Minnesota Derby coming up next. We'll go to Russ Sampson, part of the winning ownership group with Double Beasting. You just won the biggest race for fillies that are 3 years old here at Canterbury Park.
Yeah, and the horse is named after my brother Paul, who got stung twice by a bee and had to go to the hospital, and he said, let's name a horse Double Beasting. But this was a fun race to watch. I told everybody it was a rider's race where they're just going to go out and ride and do what they do, and nobody can tell them what to do.
Russ Sampson gives the instruction to Jareth Loveberry, says just go win the race. Double Beasting takes home the $85,000 Minnesota Oaks.
Wheel! And they're racing. Formidable Force was off slowly and started in last. Got Even Smarter shows speed, so does Hot Shot Kid. And the Hot Shotted 1-5 is right on the lead. Hot Shot Kid to the outside of Got Even Smarter. Outside of them is Sizzler. Right behind the leaders, Fireman Oscar, 2.5 lengths from the lead to the inside of Grand Marais. Between runners, Formidable Force and the maiden Joe Money is already 9 lengths out of it. Sizzler takes the lead, and Sizzler is sizzling on a Saturday. Sizzler picks up the tempo, opens up by 1. Hot Shot Kids to his inside, Got Even Smarter next to the rail. After that, Grand Marais did the turn 3 wide to the outside of Formidable Force. Inside of that, Fireman Oscar, and Joe Money is now 12 lengths behind Sizzler, and Sizzler racing well off the inside, attempting to win 2 in a row and trying 2 turns for the first time. He leads it by a half. Hot Shot Kid is poised to pounce to the inside, and the Hot Shot's on the move, joining Sizzler. Got Even Smarter is next between them. Grand Marais making a move wide to the outside of Fireman Oscar, then it's Formidable Force, and the maiden is far out of it. Hot Shot Kid takes the lead, and the Hot Shot's on the move. Hot Shot Kid leads it as they come to the top of the stretch, and Hot Shot Kid leads it from Sizzler. Got Even Smarter continuing to fight on. Formidable Force in the thick of it despite the bad start. Then it's Grand Marais, and as they head for the money, they're chasing the Kid. Hot Shot Kid trying to win 5 in a row. Hot Shot Kid keeping that white face in front. Got Even Smarter's running a great race in second, and he's going to try the Kid. Hot Shot Kid, Got Even Smarter. Got Even Smarter, Hot Shot Kid. The Derby is awesome. And so is Hot Shot Kid. He's won 5 in a row. He's the Derby champion. Hot Shot Kid and Shakopee's Alex Kenchari. Hot Shot Kid is owned by Warren Bush, the winning trainer, Mac Robertson. Hot Shot Kid is a 3-year-old chestnut son of Majestic Warrior out of our sweet Mary B, bred in Minnesota. An interview to
The Minnesota Derby turns out to be an absolute dogfight to the wire with the heavy favorite and a long shot. Got Even Smarter has tested Hot Shot Kid and yourself in the past. Did you know who was alongside of you?
I didn't know, but right when that horse came to him, he got really game. So I just want to say thanks because without Mr. Bush and Mac, I'm just the pilot, so it's a really nice horse to ride.
And Alex, you've ridden some of Minnesota's best horses that have come through these gates. Where does Hot Shot Kid rank amongst the top?
He's my number 1. He's my favorite.
Alex Kenchari says Hot Shot Kid is his favorite in the Minnesota Derby. Now I'm going to turn to Warren Bush. Warren Bush, you bred this one in Minnesota. I know you've bred horses all across the country. What helped make your decision to start breeding in Minnesota?
Money.
The Mystic Lake money deal. I mean, nobody can turn down money for sure. I know Hot Shot Kid, you actually bred this one. This is a homebred. How long did it take you to realize that Hot Shot Kid was the real deal?
I guess when he got to Oaklawn, that was when he really started running well. But I will say about up here, in addition to the money, is how well we're treated. There's no better place to be as far as track management, just the people up here. They treat us great.
Of course, the people are great. The money is great. You just won an $85,000 purse in the Minnesota Derby. The career earnings in only 10 starts, now over $200,000. I know you have something special planned for the money you won today.
Well, one thing that I'm going to do, we were not up here on the 4th of July when he won, But I do have a $1,000 check here for the Paul Nolan family. And so we're trying to just give back a little bit for that.
Very special. A genuine man who gives back, now breeding in Minnesota. Hot shot kid gets the job done in the Minnesota Derby.